What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a look at the final Digimon from BT7. I know! I'm a little bit sad. I love looking at new Digimon cards. Analysing new Digimon cards is one of my very favourite things to do, but we've reached that pretty sad point where these are the only Digimon we've not yet talked about. The wonderful news, of course, and this is rather wonderful news, yeah, the next set's going to start leaking pretty soon. There's always more Digimon to talk about, and I am down for it. I've been doing pretty much daily videos for a while now. It sees no sign that it's going to be slowing down, and I have absolutely no intention either. So starting off then, we've got a vanilla Digimon. It is Ghostmon, and let's be quick because this one sucks. What we've got is a vanilla level 3, free cost to play normally, 1 cost to Digivolve, 5,000 power. And you have to pay to Digivolve? No. I despise paying to Digivolve level 3s. If you give me a good Digivolution skill, maybe, but here it's a vanilla Digimon. Now, I suppose I have to give the usual thing here. Don't forget the Volcanic Digimon, when you play it, deletes all your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 power or less. So this having 5,000 power will survive against Volcanic Digimon if you're still playing something like Rookie Rush, which with all the hate cards we've had for that is a lot worse than it used to be. But I don't want to pay to Digivolve a level 3, I'm going to be honest with you. And 5,000 power, let's not pretend this is high. This is not high. I don't like this very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I want to like it, but I don't like it. So moving on then, let's have a little bit of a look at Eyesmon's Scatter Mode. We've got a level 4 here. I should say our translations are from the lovely folks over at digimoncard.dev, and if we use any translated proxies in here or other videos, that's from them as well. 4 cost to play normally, 2 cost to Digivolve, 4,000 power. All fairly standard for a level 4, nothing to see here. But when it's deleted, you draw 3, and then trash 2 cards from your deck. And this is huge, because, like we've seen this before, purple Digimon have deletion skills. That is a thing, that is pretty standard. We've seen this many times before. Not only that, but we've seen deletion skills that draw you cards. That is nothing that's particularly new or unique in purple decks. The Tapiamon from BT2, when it's deleted you draw a card. Or the Gabumon with an inheritable skill that lets you draw 2 and trash 1 when a Digimon from which it has Digivolved is deleted, or it's Digivolved from it is deleted. But the point here is this is more. This is draw 3, trash 2. Now, don't get me wrong. You're only keeping 1 card in your hand. Same as we saw with Gabumon. Same as we saw with Tapiamon. But you're seeing more cards. And that's the key here. The more cards you're seeing, the more likely it is that you're going to be drawing into the things you want. Plus, let's not forget, purple decks tend to play from the trash a lot. So a lot of the time, you're going to want specific cards in your trash. So this lets you draw more cards to see and trash more cards to fill up your discard or with what you actually want. It's a really fun card. And I know it's got to be deleted, but bearing in mind, right, there are a billion Digimon out there that will delete one of your other Digimon. I'm a fan of the Loweemon from BT2. You delete one of your other Digimon to unsuspend it. So, look, we're looking here at a colour, purple, that has a million different cards that will delete their own Digimon, that wants to trash cards, and now you getting deleted, drawing a bunch of cards and then trashing a bunch. This is a cool card. In other colours, this would be pretty bad, or at least nowhere near as good. But in this particular deck, it is awesome. So let's have a look at a couple of hybrids, shall we? Let's have a look at Loweemon. We've got a 5 cost to play normally, 2 cost to Digivolve, 5,000 power. Again, nothing unusual for a level 4. And it's a hybrid card. And it's as simple as that. There's nothing special about this. The stats aren't particularly high. The cost isn't particularly low. There's no skill. It is a purple hybrid. The thing is, before this set, purple hybrids didn't exist. This set brought us purple hybrid cards. So the fact of the matter is, if you want hybrid, you don't have a huge amount of choices. There's a couple we're going to look at in a moment. The other day I showed you Loweemon, which again is a level 4, that can digivolve from a tamer for a 2 cost, a level 3 for a 3 cost, or a level 4 for a 1 cost. But also when you're digivolving, if you've got a Digimon with hybrid in its form or Koichi Kimura in its Digivolution cards, you gain retaliation until the end of your opponent's next turn, meaning if you're deleted in battle, you delete the Digimon you're battling with. The point of this comparison, of course, Loweemon is better than Loweemon. Just is. Okay, fine, it's one more to play and one more to digivolve from a level 3, but it's no more to digivolve from a tamer, which is the whole point of a hybrid, and it can digivolve from a level 4, which is a good thing for a 1 cost, and it can get retaliation. So the best thing I can say about Loweemon here is, it's great if you want a level 4 hybrid and you're already playing Kaiser Leomon. Otherwise, nah. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Moving over then, we can take a little bit of a look at a new level 5. We can take a little bit of a look at Rihimon? Let's go for Rihimon. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that badly. Do correct me in the comment section, as always. And what we've got here is a level 5, 7 cost to play normally, 3 cost to digivolve, 7,000 power, all of which, incidentally, is extremely standard for a level 5. This is just the average for a level 5. It is exactly what we would generally expect. And what we've got here is, when one of your Digimon with a Tamer card in its Digivolution cards digivolves into this card in your hand, i.e., if you go from a Tamer to a level 4 to this, you reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. So it is a 3 cost to digivolve, but if you've gone Tamer level 4, it becomes a 1 cost to digivolve. That's cool. Also, on deletion, if a card with hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, you may play a purple Tamer card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So you just get to play a Tamer for free. Remember I showed you Koichi Kimura the other day? When you play it, you draw a card, which isn't too bad. And the other day I told you about an Leomon. When you digivolve it, you may play a Tamer card purple with a cost of 3 or less from your trash without paying. And Cherubimon, when you digivolve into it, you may play a purple Tamer from your trash without paying its memory cost. Then, for each Tamer you have in play, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. And my point here is that we've now got a bunch of cards that will play purple Tamers from your trash without paying. Go check out the previous video I did on purple where I go through all the different Tamer options. It's pretty useful in response to this card. I don't want to just repeat myself. But the point is, if you're playing a purple hybrid deck, you're digivolving for 1 and you're playing a Tamer for 3 when you're deleted, yes. Worth bearing in mind, the deletion skill is not inheritable, so you must be deleted before you level 6, which you might not wish to do, but it's always there as an option. And if we're going to be finishing off, it would be rude if we didn't finish off with a new level 6, and we do. It is AncientSphinxmon, another one of those 10 warrior Digimon. So again, we got 13 cost to play normally, 5 cost to digivolve, 13,000 power, which is very high. We expect 11 free 11, but all the 10 warriors have had this, so it kind of makes sense. When you are digivolving, you may delete one of your Digimon with 10 warriors or hybrid in its traits to delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. So you know how I said purple love doing the whole deletion thing? Yeah. What is a little bit sad, that Eyesmon scatter mode I showed you with a great draw unfortunately is not a hybrid mode, so this won't work here. You've got to delete a 10 warrior or a hybrid, which is a little bit sad. And this one's a little bit weird to me. Now, in terms of hybrid, we've only got the ones I showed you in this video, including Kaiser Leomon. However, do remember the Rihimon here has that really nice deletion skill whereby you can play a purple Tamer without paying. So there is a situation here where you digivolve up into AncientSphinxmon from a different level 5. Then you delete Rihimon here, and then you get to play a Tamer for free and delete one of your opponent's level 5. Remember, you're matching levels here, which is slightly awkward, because if you want to delete a level 5, you've got to delete your own level 5, etc. But I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much I love this. When I talked about Loweemon the other day, I told you I thought it was great. I told you I was a little bit in love. I told you I wasn't a huge fan of purple, but you know what? I was willing to change. Here, I ain't loving it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it's quite good enough. There's nothing really in this skill that makes me particularly happy, and I'm sorry if that sounds a little bit rude. However, there is a deletion skill here as well. You may play a purple level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying its memory cost. Now, we don't have any good play skills here, unfortunately, which is a little bit sad, because that's what you really want, right? You want to be playing a hybrid Digimon with a good play skill, and there aren't any. I've showed you. I mean, level 4 or lower, we got 2. We've got the Loweemon and we've got Loweemon. It's it. It's all you've got. The only 2 you can play, which is clearly rubbish. However, you're still playing them for free, but that's kind of where I'm going with all of this. Because actually, there's too much. Like, there is just too much that isn't working for me here. There's too much annoyance. I've got to delete a level 5, but a level 5 I want to delete, I want to kind of digivolve into this. I'm deleting a hybrid Digimon, but I've only got that one deletion skill. I'm playing a level 4 or lower hybrid for free, but I'm not having a play skill along with it, and I don't know. This ends up just being a little bit uninspiring for me. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love it if this was more. I love it if we could finish on a better card that I liked a bit more. Fact of the matter is, purple is chronologically last, and this was the only level 6 we hadn't talked about, and I don't think it's as good as a lot of the others. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to know what you think, and I want to know if you disagree with me. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.